I'm a little bit concerned with the flanking on this map because flanking over the sneaky on the left side or right, depending on the camera perspective, going all the way to their bunker, it's hard to do. So mostly people just go for the climbing the hoops on the side, trying to get into the enemy base. And once they get wiped, the backliner climbs the hoop and just camps over there, trying to get anyone coming in from from the spawn very easy. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Hmm. Right. So we see.
No
Oh,
charges.
so the strategy is splatlings then. We've got a ballpoint on one side, and then a Hydra and a Nautilus on the other. Do you think the double splatling comp is gonna work dividends for Hoshikari?
So for Knight, okay, so the Nautilus itself is very powerful. I consider one of the better weapons in the game. It's just not a weapon that I can play. Um, I would just say that it might be a little bit hard because of the mobility of the Hydra compared to the Nautilus. The Hydra doesn't have that much mobility to survive on a 1v1 if it's a close combat. So it might be a little bit of a setback for choosing Hydra, but it's their armor player. That's what they're
Mm,
counting in.
yeah, and I mean, so far it seems to be working. Hoshikari is keeping the zone up. Even with that bomb rush, they're maintaining control. They lost it briefly, but they just got it back. Very good painting. Very good job of keeping pressure on Knights of Queen at range, but it looks like someone's going to go in. But it's going to get shut down right away by a burst bomb from, I believe, Lidl.
I would like to point out that someone didn't pay attention to the fact that someone had drop roller and that cost them the positioning over the hoop, and that's gonna be a game for Hoshikari.
That wasn't even close. Yeah, very. I mean, it was an unorthodox composition, but it seemed to work really well, and it probably is because of that. Just so much verticality. You can shoot down from above if you've got crazy enough aim and a lot of ambition. You can shoot from up with the splatling, and it looks like Hoshikari was doing a little bit of both. They just had their eyes on target, and they just followed through the whole match. It's
Definitely.
What do you think Knights of Queen's gonna need a change coming into game two? And do you think Hoshikari can keep it up as well? It is Triggerfish.
Oof. Okay, so I don't believe the splat lane is good. Maybe it depends on the player skills. But I do think Knights of Queen has a charger player to begin with. Maybe they will swap the splat lane. However, Uh, just think that Camp Triggerfish is such a complex map, given the fact that you have to divide your team at the beginning of the match, chewing going on right elbow and two going your own zone, which means that it's way more of not just the weapon you play, but the team coordination you have just at the beginning of the match, trying to take the first two zones for the first minutes.
Mm, yeah. Anyways, ooh, we got a roller, and I believe a
Umbrella.
nozzle nose on each. Oh wait, no. We have a nozzle nose on one side. The other side's got a blaster. Yeah, this is. I mean, Triggerfish is not really a conventional map with the way it's designed, so I was expecting a crazy kind of comp.
I mean, Knights of Queen changed three of the weapon pools. They only kept the Hydra, while Hoshikari seems to have kept at least three weapons. I'm not familiarized if the CDS was on the last match, but the
They're still
L3
on the double
Hydra
splatling.
were. Mm-hmm.
But and yeah, this time it still looks like they're working out, and I think it's because just the way Triggerfish is set, there's a lot of like drop points where people can fall, and also a lot of alleys where guys can shoot from across different sections of the map. It helps to have a weapon like some kind of splat link that gives you both a lot of range and a lot of shots out in a small amount of time.
Definitely. Uh, Also, one of the I think one of the very good qualities of the Hydra and the Nautilus working together here is the fact that they can easily contest both zones so fast and regardless of where they are in the map.
I'll go out with a Booyah Bomb. Is that going to hit anyone? No, but it looks like it certainly helped put on pressure and contributed to keeping the zone. But it looks like Hoshikari is about to get it back. Yep. But they've got some deficit to make up now. Ooh, this is... I don't want to say this is tense, but... Trades with the 52 Gal of Azo. And we've got an Ink Storm right now. Is that going to take care of... Yeah, that's going to take care of one of the zones. But not the other. The other one, Knights of Queen, is going to need to get on their own. They're close to oh no, but Hoshikari takes it back, and they're just going to extend their lead further. Yugo getting, like, shot at from both sides. Unfortunately, the Brella can only defend from one side, and yeah, Lidl is just going to finish them off.
I'm surprised the Brella survived that long, to be fair, like,
Yeah,
legit.
like, either they were doing a good job of dodging, or something was up with the aim there.
The Booyah gets a splat now. Now they finally get the zone back so they can apply the penalty now over Hoshikari.
Yep. And now Knights of Queen has the zone. Hoshikari's got some penalty points up that they're going to want to make up. I don't know how long they'll be able to keep it. Hoshikari looks like they're running hot right now. But they are taking advantage of their situation for sure. Very good work with the Inkjet in order to get some picks. And now Glash is going to want to go in further and try to intercept the Knights of Queen players from their side of the map. And ooh, oh yes, Glash is doing a, that was almost a double, but Glash at least set back Hoshikari a significant amount. And now they're getting rid of their penalty points. Ooh, the bubbles and the Octobrella shield with the pop just to interrupt control of the zone and get a pick as well. Very brilliant stuff from Yugo. But once again, those Splatlings are just locking the zones tight, and Knights of Queen is just going to need to do something if they want to get control and keep control for as long as it takes to get the lead.
I think this is the first time I've seen Knights of Queen to have control of the map as much as they have right now. Unfortunately, now the ballpoint has fallen to the Hydra trap and had to use the rain over on the left side. But it seems now Knights of Queen has the advantage and it loses. Oh, nice trade for the ballpoint here.
Yeah. 28 seconds left on the clock. Knights of Queen needs to work fast if they want to get more points on the board. Hoshikari just needs to play good defense right now. The bubbles are coming back out.
Ooh, that was scams. They lost control of
Ooh, is that going to be a double with the roller? It is! It is, and oh, but that gets shut down at the last second, and that's going to be game 2 going to Hoshikari. Valiant effort by Knights of Queen, but yeah, Hoshikari is making that double Splatling composition work really well. They're positioning themselves in order to get the most coverage, the most picks, and Knights of Queen just needs to find an answer to that, or they're going to get swept.
Was this one of the first matches that didn't end in a KO? I'm actually losing track of the matches we've commentated, and I don't remember seeing anything but a KO underneath the score.
No, I think the first match wasn't a KO, but we've had a long string of knockout victories this tournament, haven't we? A lot of just examples of one team absolutely just steamrolling past the other. And I think we've only had one set so far that the losing team didn't win a map. We'll see if this one we'll see if this one fits that category. We're going on Snapper Canal now, and yeah, I don't know if they're gonna run double Splatling again, Hoshikari, but definitely an interesting map to run something like that. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think's gonna? What do you think they're gonna run?
Snapper Canal, I consider one of the kind of hard maps. Like, I know people that don't actually feel comfortable playing this map because
Mm,
it's kind of very open. It's a little bit like Albacore Hotel, but because of the well placements of the ramps, I believe that people don't actually um, they get intimidated by the map and easily get distracted and get easily knocked out.
yep, looks like they're keeping it going with the double Splatling, and I guess that makes sense just because of that canal in the middle. Uh, but yeah, I'm not sure if positioning is gonna be as much of a concern on this map as mobility will, just due to the setup of the zone, just due to the layout of the map in general. There are a lot of like positions where you can change in order to quickly like swap the advantage. So you're just gonna need to have really good map vision as well as just a plan as to where your lanes and your movement are gonna be in.
Oh yeah, that's completely true.
Right away, Hoshikari takes back the lead after a decent push from Knights of Queen. And yeah, Lidl, as I'm saying, is changing positions quite rapidly, placing some ink mines. Lidl's going to want to make sure that they don't get flanked. But, ooh, Knights of Queen taking the zone back.
Now, as someone that has tried to play the ballpoint, I do feel that the Hydra little is a little bit scared of the Crapid, which kind of puts him in a very tight spot. I was told that this map was very good for blasters. My friend loves playing blasters here, and I do understand why the Hydra is having a little bit of fear from Knights of Queens weapon pulls for this match.
Hmm. Okay, well, Knights of Queen is actually doing a pretty good job of getting that deficit down. And are they actually going to take the lead? They only need to hold it for a little while longer in order to take that lead. And yeah, just the splatling of Elite just doing a good job of putting that pressure on and moving as well. And oh my goodness, Knights of Queen might actually. Oh, I spoke too soon. Hoshikari interrupts the points of Knights of Queen, but they take the zone back. Lidl trying to rain from above, but can't quite get something off. At least, at least Lidl activates the armor. And is that going to be what it takes to get control? Yes. And now this is a tight match. Um, what do you think Knights of Queen needs to do in order to take control back and hold it for as long as they need to in order to win?
I'm noticing that Knights of Queen has much better control of this match as they did on the last two. Uh, I would say that if they just keep their heads a little bit chill and don't get big. I mean, now they're just respawning. They have to be very calm when taking back zone because like it's better to play safe and lose lead than to stress out trying to not lose lead and then end up losing the whole entire game.
Oh, for sure. Um, okay, they're trying something with the bomb rush. And, oh, yeah, but Hoshikari is keeping control, at least for a moment. Elite just needs to take out that other Splatling, and they've gained control, but they have a lot of deficit to make up. Not to mention that Hoshikari now has the lead with 5 to their 11. Yeah, Elite's going to need to move more and just shut down any attempt to retake the position. In fact, there's going to be a lot of movement from both teams here coming
Mhm.
into the last minute of this match.
That inkjet splat might have cost a little bit of Knights of Queen.
Hmm.
I saw how the ballpoint was trying to play safe, avoid that, but at the end the inkjet was victorious.
And Knights of Queen is just hanging on for dear life. This is their I believe, is this their tournament match? Like, I'm
This
not sure.
is the third match. So
Yeah,
if Hoshikari wins, they win the set. If Knights of Queen wins, they play another match.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, if they wanna keep a hold of this set, they need to win here, and that is what they're gonna do. They get the knockout. That was super clutch. Very well done to them. Could we see the reverse 30? I'm not sure, but it'll be fun finding out.
It would be nice to see a reverse best of five. Always so exciting to see. Um, just having another look at the brackets. Yeah, most games have finished up with a 3-0. It's amazing to see that we're already in a 2-1, which means this could go both ways. It could go 2-2 or go to 3-2, or even 3-1 still.
Humpback pump track. We're going to see some aggression once again. Honestly, like they're probably gonna run double splatling, but I honestly don't know how it's gonna go for Hoshikari if they do so.
One
Because I
thing I'm
don't
not sorry. Go ahead, Bash.
I don't think I was just gonna say I'm not sure that this is a map you want to run double splatling on.
I was gonna say that one of the things I noticed when we saw Humpback being played last time was the lack of Booyah bombs. Like most people that I've been in contact with, they always say something like, "It's amazing how much you can get a Booyah bomb to retake the zone," or "It is amazing how to see the aggression of like an aerospray and Dynamo working together on Humpback pump track zones." Because like just how Booyahs are OP on this map.
Oh,
But
for
so far, we
sure.
haven't seen that like Dynamo or Booyah spam from neither teams.
Like yeah, like one well placed Booyah bomb could just take it.
Well,
And
both
yeah,
teams
no,
now
I
have
was
two.
right. There's I think that's yeah, only I think those are just are those mini splatlings? But yeah,
No,
only
those are heavy remixes.
oh heavy remixes. But
Both
yeah,
with Booyah Bomb.
only one splatling on each side. So I was right about just no no double splatling this time. This is not the map for it. Using a booyah bomb for defense.
That
Yeah,
was very clutch.
those heavies are gonna try to. Oh, actually, Knights of
Mm.
Queen has two booyah bombs, so that'll be interesting to see. Just
Both teams have.
racking up the points, and then keeping them tight in order to either defend or take the zone. Right now, Knights of Queen is taking that lead. They're definitely more than making up for those first two
Matches.
tragic losses on their side.
Like to point out the very well placement of the wall coming from Knights of Queen over the left side. Very good.
Oh my
Over
goodness.
on the edge.
Oh my goodness. Just look at this.
Oh wait, we had
1-1
a DC.
already. We had
We
a
have a
DC.
DC.
We have
Yep,
a
the
DC.
NZAP from Knights of Queen has DC'd.
Are they
And
gonna restart the match or?
I think they are. I
Yeah,
don't
because
remember the rules for DC.
I mean, like, yeah, the match had only just started, so it'd be crushing if this is how Knights of Queen ends up losing the set because yeah, no, they're just messing around right now. I feel like the intention is they're gonna restart the match.
I don't remember the rules for DC. I'm gonna look at the internet and see what I can find.
Mm.
Let's see. Rules. Uh, the team with the DC doesn't stop. Wait, okay, I found stuff. Disconnection. Each team is allowed one replay due to a DC during the tournament. The replay is not granted if the opponent, the teams that does not have a DC score, has passed 50, which is, I'm not completely sure it has happened because we saw 49,
Yeah.
but over 2 minutes and 30 seconds have passed in the game clock, which it didn't, or the team with the DC doesn't stop playing without the delay after DC happening. So yeah, they are going for the replay here.
So just to clarify, it's a replay for one replay for the whole tournament, not one replay per set, right?
Let's see once again. During the tournament, yes.
Yeah. So either way, yeah, it's nice that they get one, but um, just hope and pray that your internet doesn't mess up again. Otherwise, it's curtains.
I mean, Knights of Queen has to do the replay because if they decided to lose, it's
That's
over
that's
for them.
that's yeah, no, they get eliminated. Yeah, that would be their tournament match. I don't see a losers bracket anywhere on challenge. So
Yeah, neither do I.
yeah, best of luck to them. Hopefully they can regain that momentum that they had first time, because otherwise it's not gonna look good for them at all.
hmm Now, I'd like to point out that because Hoshikari wasn't playing Hydra, they didn't have a armor player for handling um, for their teammates, so it might be a little bit of a setback for Hoshikari. But if they actually manage to play their cards well, I would say that they can get like the ace, the king, and the queen, the jack, and the 10, and a royal straight flush straight victory. Sorry,
Mm.
I went far for that joke, but I had to.
Same setups as before, so it looks like they liked what they were doing on each side.
You can't change when you DC.
That too. So yeah, Knights of Queen gets that first push to get the lead and first points on the board, but ooh, two Booyah Bombs coming off at once, but the one from Knights of Queen was the most well aimed, and they were able to put a little bit more points on before Hoshikari contested it. And a splashdown. Surprised nobody shut that down. Good on them. But Hoshikari might take the lead now. Oh yeah.
It's a little unorthodox to see the heavy flanking or just spawn camping on this map, but it works. Like for some reason, I've just seen that the backliner doing that just works almost every time.
But the flank by the roller is just going to shut that down. And
That's true.
now Neo Yuga is going to try to take the zone back, and they do. But there's going to be a lot of work to be done in order to regain the lead. And I mean, Hoshikari does have a lot more penalty points than they do. Ooh, from the air. Very good swap by Neo Yuga, shutting down
Very
the Ink Jet with a roller.
nice swing, Yuga. Very nice.
But yeah, they're getting closer. They're getting closer, but they just need to regain control of the zone. But Hoshikari is throwing down a Booyah Bomb, and that's going to be it to put penalty points on the board for Knights of Queen.
There's your splashdown cancel.
That too. Oh my god, this is a contest right now, folks. Just look at that. Mihawk just playing some defense. Gonna pull out the gal as soon as they get a clear shot. Or at least try to shut down the Booyah Bomb, but to no avail. And Knights of Queen takes control back. And yeah, it's just a scramble for getting rid of those penalty points now. Hoshikari 38 to Knights of Queen 63, so they are in the lead. They can't afford to play more defensively, but they can't sleep on Knights of Queen either. Otherwise, they're gonna get a rude awakening. Ooh, this is okay. Yeah, very good defense from Hoshikari, but the double Booyah Bomb to take the zone. Very good coordination from Knights of Queen as well. Oh, you just see the Booyah Bombs coming out.
Yeah, it seems Knights of Queen is trying to play a little bit more defensive compared to what we saw in the first match. The roller seems to be the main responsible for the aggression, while the heavy drags the attention for Hoshikari, while the roller just splat them from the back. That's what I'm seeing so far.
Definitely, and it's a It's a very sound strategy, and it seems like it's working. But right now, Knights of Queen gets rid of their deficit, and they're going to want to try to regain the lead. But we see Booyah Bombs. Is you going to be able to paint well enough? No. They get back in the penalty, and Hoshikari is once again in control, looking to widen the gap even more. Knights of Queen is going to have to do something crazy if they want another chance of regaining contention and potentially taking the set, because Hoshikari is not making it easy.
I'm noticing that once the Gal from Hoshikari is down, most of the aggression from that team slows down, meaning that's the point where Knights of Queen easily takes down to control the match. But unfortunately, it doesn't last long because, yeah, as we can see, the aggression is very on point. While the Gal is alive and when the Gal gets splatted, it seems that it's just difficult for Knights of Queen to take the lead back.
Yeah, and they were so close as well, just with the penalty points, but Hoshikari just bounced back. They need to coordinate with the Booyah Bombs like Hoshikari's been doing. And it looks like, oh no, oh! They're just throwing Booyah Bombs at each other. They're trading Booyah Bombs, folks. This is an absolutely bombastic match, if I say so myself. Oh my goodness. 10 seconds left on the clock. Is Knights of Queen, they need to make a really good push with this push. It's desperate. And oh, it's on overtime. It's on overtime. Are they gonna get the zone back? 3, 2, 1. But Hoshikari's gotten the lead to 28. Splashdown. Is that gonna be it? That is
I
it.
would say the splashdown was the
Oh.
most predictable thing Knights of Queen could have done.
Oh.
So they were prepared for the splashdown cancel. Yeah.
Good effort though by Knights of Queen. They couldn't quite get it done though, and yeah, that's gonna be Hoshikari's victory.